I just want to talk or have a little bit of a story about why we don't have any unicorns. Now, it's me, so, well, it's not quite revelation, but I want to actually start off with a text from Genesis talking about the flood and Noah's Ark. And I just want to read from Genesis chapter 6, verses 19 and 20. You can look it up if you like. Genesis chapter 6, verses 19 and 20. And the God's telling Noah, bring into the boat with you a male and female of every kind of animal and bird, as well as male and female of every reptile. I don't want them to be destroyed. Now, could God have recreated all of the animal life upon the earth? He could, but he actually cared for them. He wanted some of them to actually survive Noah's flood. Now, Noah, the Holy Spirit, and the angels, they went all around and they were telling every animal, we need you to come into the ark so that you can be saved and survive the flood. Now, the unicorns, as always, were enjoying themselves. They were loving life and they were romping around and they had no cares. Oh, what's a flood? What's a flood? We've never seen a flood. Let's start romping around. And then, unfortunately, it started raining. And then they were, oh, maybe we should have done something. And they went. And unfortunately, the door into the ark was closed. And that's why we don't have any unicorns today. Now, well, that's according to probably a folk group. Now, what was the promise actually given to Noah himself? And it's just the verse before the other two I read in Genesis chapter 6, verse 18. It said, this is God talking to Noah still, but I solemnly promise that you, your wife, your sons, your daughter-in-law will be kept safe in the boat. This is God's promise to Noah. Now, it required what of Noah? Yes, they had to get into the boat. Noah couldn't, just being Noah building the boat wasn't enough, was it? Noah could have, developed, an idea, a theory, a thesis, talking about the advantages of being in the ark. Or he could have put a cardboard cutout of him and his family up there on the top of the ark. He could have sang praises to God. Would any of them been of any benefit to Noah and his family? No, he had to do it God's way, and he had to get into the ark if he wanted to be safe. And that's a little bit of, and fortunately for us, because Noah and his family were the only ones that survived, Noah wasn't a unicorn. He did get into the ark, and we are all here alive because of that. And my